What if I tell you that kindness is a double-edged sword? Many of us learn to always be nice and think of other people's needs before our own. But has anyone ever warned us about the dangers of being too nice? There are plenty of people who always help others, even if it means they lose their own money and energy. Sometimes, being too generous can even be risky for ourselves. Prepare to discover some unexpected problems that can come from being overly kind. Today, I'm going to share 9 problems you might face and 10 wise Stoic strategies to prevent others from taking advantage of your kindness. Let's start with the first one. Number 1. You might start expecting too much from others. Stoics teach us to accept things as they are and not to rely on others to make us happy. They believe that if you give without expecting much back, you'll avoid feeling sad and grow more emotionally detached, which can lead to a calmer mind. It's difficult to always give without expecting anything, because we often hope that others will help us just as much when we need it. However, if you always do things for others, they might start to think you can handle their problems as well as your own. If you can't manage your own issues, why take on someone else's? Often, you won't get back what you hope for and end up feeling upset, exhausted and disappointed. But really, people aren't letting you down. They're just busy with their own lives. Factors like societal norms, personal desires, past experiences, and the influence of media can often shape our expectations unrealistically. These expectations might make us believe others will act in certain ways that aren't realistic. To maintain healthy relationships and prevent disappointment, it's crucial to recognize that nobody is perfect, and people won't always meet our expectations. Being open and honest with others, setting fair standards, and showing empathy helps manage these expectations. This approach leads to healthier and longer-lasting relationships. Number 2. People might just want to take advantage of your kindness. The Stoics teach us that the real worth comes from acting rightly, not just pleasing others. It's smart to give in moderation to keep control over your actions and avoid habits that could harm your mental health. You've probably heard before that we are creatures of habit. This is because our bodies adjust to a certain rhythm and lifestyle and the many things happening around us. The ability to adapt is what creates a comfort zone. If you're always generous, people will come to expect it from you all the time, and this could earn you their respect. But this could also lead them to rely on you too much, skipping their own responsibilities because they expect you to handle them. The issue here is not valuing yourself enough. If you don't, others might not urge you to care more about yourself. At least, don't expect those you help to show the same care, because they might stick to their own ways, which could cost them in the end. Many people feel that others always want something from them, whether it's a tangible thing like a gift or favor, or something less specific like help, respect, or approval. However, it's important to remember that not all standards apply to everyone or every situation. When people interact, some might expect things, but that doesn't mean everyone is only out to get something. Many also find joy in helping others without expecting anything back. People help because they want to improve the world. Good relationships need both people to respect each other, understand each other, and share things fairly. Setting clear rules and communicating openly can also help manage expectations and ensure that conversations are respectful and beneficial for everyone involved. In conclusion, human relationships are complex and not just about transactions. It's also useful to understand what others expect from us and to assist them. Number 3. You face a significant risk of being seen as weak and treated that way. Stoic philosophy teaches us to build inner strength and self-discipline. By setting clear boundaries and practicing self-discipline, We show others that we are dedicated to our own responsibilities and values, earning respect instead of being seen as weak and treated that way. If you're always ready to help others, you might think you're establishing yourself as an authority. However, without boundaries, others might see you as weak and easily controlled, leading them to offload their responsibilities onto you because they know you won't refuse. Using the word no can make others realize they need to respect your limits. Setting boundaries and saying no when necessary shows that you are genuine and committed to your own priorities, earning respect from those around you. It's important to show authenticity and say no when needed. Healthy relationships are crucial for a happy life because they provide mental support, a sense of connection, and belonging. These relationships should be balanced, with everyone contributing and supporting each other equally. If you're too nice to your partner, they might take advantage of your kindness. In healthy relationships, support should be fair and mutual. Just because you're a man doesn't mean you have to fulfill every demand. Everyone has limits, regardless of gender. Being too kind can make everything feel like an obligation. Your words suggest you're concerned about being seen as weak and treated poorly because of that. Remember, there are different kinds of strength. Being open and asking for help doesn't make you weak. It often takes a lot of courage. Building self-confidence and surrounding yourself with people who value and respect you for who you are can help. Setting limits and taking care of yourself can also protect you in situations where you might be mistreated. Everyone faces challenges from time to time. Asking for help when you need it is a sign of strength, not weakness. If someone is mistreating you, talk about it and seek help from trusted friends, family, or experts who can support you. People should treat you kindly and with respect. Number 4, you face a significant risk of becoming dependent. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to be moderate and self-controlled. Being generous and disciplined can help us avoid addictive behaviors and maintain a healthy relationship with our actions and choices. Once habits form in our daily life, our needs can increase, making it easier to rely too much on others. There might come a day when someone close notices you're overusing something, like food or alcohol. Remember, your loved ones want what's best for you, so it's important to listen to their concerns. They're trying to help you steer clear of trouble and improve your life. Stoicism is often admired for its practical wisdom and strength against mental challenges. Yet it's important to approach any philosophy or psychological idea with balance. Stoicism teaches us to concentrate on things we can change, agree with what will happen, and find peace inside ourselves. However, just like any other belief or theory, there's a risk of relying too much on it. Here are some risks of becoming overly dependent on Stoicism. Emotional restraint. Stoicism teaches us to manage our emotions rather than letting them control our actions. However, taking this too far can lead to emotional suppression, where people push away or ignore their feelings instead of handling them in a healthy manner. Avoiding being open. Stoicism encourages us to rely on ourselves and be resilient, which may result in hesitating to show weakness or ask for help. While independence is valuable, forming strong connections and being honest about our feelings are crucial for our mental health. Too much control. Stoicism advises us to concentrate on things within our control, but this can lead people to become too strict and think they must manage every detail of their lives. This way of thinking can make people feel stressed and worried when things happen that they can't control. Ignoring self-growth. Stoicism promotes self-improvement and goodness, but putting too much emphasis on maintaining a stoic appearance can hinder personal development. If you stick too rigidly to stoic principles, you might overlook the importance of acknowledging your faults, making errors, and learning from them, all of which are essential for growth. Pulling away from feelings. Stoicism promotes a logical approach to life, which might involve suppressing your emotions. While it's important to develop mental resilience, being too detached from your feelings can lead you to lose understanding and empathy for yourself and others. To avoid getting too caught up in Stoicism or any other philosophical system, stay adaptable. Remember, Stoicism is a tool, not a rigid rule book. Don't just blindly follow its guidelines, adapt them to suit your personal circumstances. Recognize that life is complex and ever-changing, and not every situation can be neatly categorized or controlled. Embrace uncertainty and learn to manage doubt with confidence. Seek a balance by integrating Stoic principles with other beneficial mental health practices, such as mindfulness, self-compassion, and seeking social support. Regularly reflect on how Stoicism, or any theory, impacts your emotions, thoughts, and actions to maintain a healthy mindset. Be prepared to adjust your approach as necessary. Number 5. Your priorities will be ignored. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living logically and morally, including setting boundaries and responsibilities to maintain balance and protect our authenticity and well-being. Sacrificing too much for others can lead to inconvenience and exhaustion. If you're seeking happiness and fulfillment, consider how you feel spending time alone or coming home to an empty house. True fulfillment requires looking after yourself first before attending to others. You must feel complete, satisfied, and nurtured. For instance, enjoy some chocolate yourself before offering it to others. This isn't selfish. Similarly, tidy your own space and relax with a movie or a glass of wine before helping friends clean their homes. Prioritize your well-being to effectively care for others. If you're feeling frustrated or stressed because your goals are overlooked, it's crucial to address these feelings and underlying issues. Consider taking steps to tackle these challenges. Reflect on yourself. Take some time to understand what's most important to you and why. Consider if these things align with your long-term goals and values. Communicate. Clearly and directly share your priorities with those involved. Explain why your values matter and how they fit into the bigger picture. Negotiate. When goals clash, find a middle ground. Explore different options to compromise or find solutions that balance everyone's needs. Set limits to protect your goals. It's crucial to set boundaries. Learn to say no when necessary and delegate tasks that aren't important to you. Stay flexible. Hold on to your values, but be open to adjusting them if circumstances change or if there are good reasons. Seek help if you struggle with setting goals or feel overwhelmed. Don't hesitate to ask for support from trusted friends, co-workers, or mentors who can offer advice or a fresh viewpoint. Number 6. Keep healthy boundaries to protect your well-being. Think of your personal space as a garden surrounded by a fence. This fence safeguards your beautiful flowers, lush grass, and the tranquil area you've created. In the same way, establishing healthy boundaries in your personal and professional life is like constructing a fence around your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Boundaries are crucial because they clearly define what you are willing to accept and what you are not. They act like personal lines that delineate where you end and others begin. Setting these boundaries is essential for protecting your spirit, mental health, and physical health. Clear boundaries prevent you from feeling overburdened and exhausted and reduce the likelihood of others taking advantage of you. As mentioned earlier, safeguarding your time and energy is key to protecting your goals and vitality. Living a balanced life is a journey. Without boundaries, you might feel overwhelmed and stretched too thin, leading to a packed schedule, no time for self-care, and a potential breakdown in mental integrity. Setting and sticking to healthy limits is really important for your well-being and for keeping good relationships. Here are some tips to help you set and maintain these boundaries. Know yourself. Understand your own wants, values, and limits. When you know yourself well, you can recognize when someone is overstepping your boundaries. Communicate clearly. Express your limits politely and clearly. Use I statements to talk about your feelings and needs without blaming or criticizing others. Be assertive. Stand firm in setting your boundaries, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your well-being. Learn to say no. Don't feel obligated to agree to every request. Saying no isn't selfish. It's a way to respect your own boundaries and needs. Set clear rules. Establish limits on your personal space, time, and energy. Communicate these boundaries to others and ensure they are respected. Be aware of red flags. Notice situations or people who frequently cross your boundaries or make you feel uncomfortable. Trust your instincts and take action to protect yourself. Get support. Surround yourself with friends, family, or a therapist who can help you set boundaries and provide support. Self-care. Make time for activities that benefit your physical, social, and mental health. Taking care of yourself helps you set and maintain healthy boundaries. Be patient. Remember that setting boundaries is an ongoing process, and it's normal to face challenges. Don't give up on prioritizing your needs and well-being. Allow yourself time to learn and grow. Number 7. Surrounded by many but only supported by those who seek their own gain. Stoic philosophy teaches us to use wisdom and good judgment when deciding whom to help. By being disciplined and impartial, we can tell apart true friends from those who just want to use us. And we avoid wasting our effort on problems that can solve themselves. If you suddenly find yourself left out, you might notice that people who used to be your friends now ignore you unless they need something or want a favor. Realistically, this isn't surprising because people usually don't mix work relationships with their personal fun. Even though this is common, it's not always right. That's why it's key to learn how to not be taken advantage of. We'll soon share some tips to help you surround yourself with people who need help sparingly and are also ready to help others. Stoic philosophy helps us keep genuine, helpful relationships. By following these ancient teachings, we attract people who are drawn to the positive energy we give off. Put simply, when we emit negative vibes, we tend to attract pessimists, those who have lost hope, and people who don't feel much positivity towards themselves or others. Conversely, when we are positive, we attract positive people like those who are generous, kind, enthusiastic, hard-working, and happy. Giving too much without expecting anything in return can drain our energy, causing us to operate at a lower energy level. This often leads us to attract those in need or those seeking opportunities, especially from people who don't intend to reciprocate and merely drain your resources. Such individuals often appear to be helping someone in distress, but their motives might be driven by profit rather than kindness. This scenario is also seen in politics, where a politician might have numerous supporters, but a closer look might reveal that many are there not out of genuine support, but because they stand to gain something for themselves. In business, an entrepreneur might know many people in their industry, but the help they receive often comes from those who see a financial benefit or career advancement in supporting their projects. In social life, a person may have numerous friends, but they recognize that those who truly care are the ones who support them in tough times, not those just looking to socialize. This idea highlights the importance of distinguishing between genuine support and help that's merely opportunistic across various aspects of life. It underscores the need for people to be cautious and discerning about the motives behind the assistance they receive. Number 8. You might end up getting addicted. As a Stoic philosopher, Phars Opus advocated for balance and self-control. Being disciplined enough to practice generosity can prevent us from falling into addictive behaviors and helps us maintain a healthy relationship with our choices and actions. When scarcity becomes a regular part of our lives, the desire for more intensifies, setting the stage for addiction. Therefore, if someone close to you points out that you're perhaps drinking, eating, or gambling excessively, take their words seriously. Your initial reaction might be anger or denial, which is a common response among those so deeply involved in their issues that they fail to recognize they have a problem. Always keep in mind that those who care about you genuinely want the best for you. Addiction is a big problem that can impact anyone, no matter where they come from, how old they are, or what situation they're in. It's important to understand that addiction can develop through prolonged use of substances like drugs or alcohol, as well as through activities like gambling, gaming, or excessive internet use. Addiction often results from a complex interaction of biological, social, and environmental factors. Some people might be more genetically predisposed to addiction, while others may engage in addictive behaviors as a way to cope with mental health issues, stress, or trauma. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, seeking help from a healthcare professional or a support group is crucial. Treatment options like therapy, medication, support groups, or a combination of these can be effective. Getting help early and consistently can significantly improve recovery chances. Number 9. You might raise suspicion. Stoic philosophy encourages us to develop good behavior, regardless of how others might misinterpret or judge us. By following Stoic values, we build a true reputation that stands firm, even amid doubt, as we work towards improving the world. It's true that genuinely generous people are rare, and if you're one of them, you might face suspicion rather than appreciation and thanks. But the main point isn't about others' skepticism. When you show generosity, people might quickly suspect your motives, wondering about the reasons behind your actions and whether you have hidden agendas. This doesn't necessarily mean you're dealing with distrustful people. They could be sincere. Often, those who are overly generous might be trying to conceal their true intentions. As a precaution, it's wise to give frequently, but keep your distance from such individuals and refuse any help they offer. In all your endeavors, aim to be self-reliant, no matter how long it takes. Pay attention to who truly wants the best for you, as they can open new opportunities in your life. Don't expect to get something back immediately when you do something, just as you shouldn't help others expecting something in return. In everyday life, we encounter such challenges, and there are those who might try to exploit us, whether in personal, work, or social contexts. To protect yourself and keep a balanced life, it's important to understand and use strategies that benefit others while also safeguarding yourself. Join us next time as we explore how to apply these principles to gain confidence and wisdom in daily life. Strategy number 1. Pay close attention to your feelings. This starts with the Stoic practice of self-awareness. Being aware of your emotions and mood is key in Stoicism. It's important to reflect on yourself to understand your responses and needs. By carefully listening to your feelings, you can figure out if you're taking on too much and causing yourself mental stress. This awareness helps you shift your focus and find a better balance. Think about how you feel when you help others. Take care of yourself and make your own needs a priority. This is just as praiseworthy as helping others and should bring you positive feelings. If you feel too stressed, tired, angry, or used, it's a sign you need to stop and really pay attention to your emotions. When you feel undue stress, recognizing and dealing with these feelings is important because they tell you a lot about your mental state. Strategy. Number 2. Learn to say no without fear. The word no is crucial in life because it sets boundaries and keeps you from exhausting your energy. When you say no, you uphold your values and show that you don't agree with everything just for the sake of it. This aligns with Stoic teachings, emphasizing the importance of valuing your time and energy and using them wisely. Saying no is essential when you're overwhelmed or when requests seem unreasonable, and it's an exercise in self-control. Though many find it tough because no can be seen as negative or pessimistic, overcoming this fear is vital. If not, continually saying yes can lead to negativity from overcommitment. Practicing how to say no, even in front of a mirror, can be powerful. It helps affirm that saying no is a way to maintain freedom and avoid undue burdens. Remember, each situation is unique, and these strategies can help balance your relationships and protect your well-being. Do you often use the word no? If so, please share your experiences or describe a time when saying no was particularly beneficial in the comments below. Strategy number 3. Make time and space for yourself. This strategy draws from Stoic values of self-discipline and self-respect, which are vital to your life. It's crucial to carve out time for self-care and activities you love, whether that's sports, painting, listening to music, or any other hobby that excites you. Aim to finish your tasks efficiently so you can enjoy these personal moments. Regularly scheduling such time, both daily and weekly, is essential. If someone asks for your help during these periods, remember that people might want to collaborate for their own benefits, not just yours. It's important not to feel guilty for taking this time for yourself. Also, avoid using deceit to gain an advantage. If you're flexible, you can suggest helping at a different time, but make it clear that your availability is limited by your personal commitments. Emphasizing this will help maintain a balance in your life and is a key strategy for your well-being. Strategy number 4. Cultivate gratitude every day. Engaging in daily gratitude practices not only nourishes the soul, but also promotes a positive and uplifting life. Taking time each day to reflect on what you are thankful for can greatly shift your mindset and mood. This habit helps you focus on the positive aspects of life and fosters a happier mental state. One effective way to do this is by keeping a gratitude journal. In this journal, write down your daily experiences, feelings, significant events and moments that you are grateful for. This practice is not just about preserving precious memories. It also increases your self-awareness and helps you understand your goals better. Regularly jotting down grateful thoughts gradually pushes out negative ideas and fears, making space for positivity. This boosts your optimism and readiness to face life's challenges. To develop a more positive outlook and actively seek opportunities in all aspects of life, make it a habit to record the things you're grateful for every day. Consider this practice a key part of your life strategy, as it can significantly enhance your overall well-being and keep you motivated daily. Strategy 5. Set clear goals and create an action plan. Define clear and achievable goals to bring focus and direction to your life. By establishing specific targets, you can make steady progress toward fulfilling your broader life ambitions. Remember, progress usually happens step by step, so enjoy the challenge of working towards these objectives. This strategy involves setting concrete goals and developing a plan to achieve them, ensuring you stay motivated and on track. There are additional strategies that can build on the first 4 suggested, further improving your quality of life and spiritual well-being in both your professional and personal life. Strategy number 6. Identify and distance yourself from energy vampires. These are people who sap your mental energy without contributing positively. This strategy is rooted in the Stoic values of self-control and self-awareness. It's important to distinguish between relationships that are beneficial and those that drain you. Creating space from those who consistently take more than they give is advisable. Peace of mind is crucial as it empowers you to achieve your goals. Following guidance in life generally keeps us on track, but a lack of daily peace can hinder or drag us down. Trying to change or help someone who constantly drains your energy might not be effective and can even be counterproductive, as such individuals often overwhelm you with their complaints. They may not show a genuine desire to solve their issues, as resolving them would mean they'd have to stop complaining, which they may not be ready to do. Stoicism teaches the importance of balance in everything, including generosity. Overgiving can be perceived as selfish and can drain your resources, energy, time, and money. It's vital to remember that financial exhaustion can be particularly dangerous. Therefore, it's wise to make decisions that balance the needs of others with your own well-being. In times of uncertainty, don't forget the power of saying no. Strategy number 7. Maintain realistic expectations. It's essential to keep your expectations in check to prevent disappointment. Expecting too much from others can lead to frustration and resentment, especially if those expectations are not communicated clearly. Remember, everyone has their own capacities and limitations. It's healthier to set achievable expectations based on real understanding of others' abilities and past behaviors. This approach helps to foster more honest and stress-free relationships. Strategy number 8. Improve how you communicate. Good communication is crucial for any relationship, whether with friends or at work. It's important to clearly share what you think and how you feel, and to listen carefully to others. Good communication means more than just speaking. It's about really understanding what others mean. By getting better at communicating, you can prevent confusion, handle disagreements better, and create stronger, more supportive relationships with the people around you. Strategy number 9. Develop emotional strength. It's important to build emotional strength to manage life's highs and lows without getting too stressed. Emotional strength helps you bounce back from tough times and stay positive, even when things are hard. To strengthen your emotional resilience, focus on finding solutions instead of getting stuck on problems. Keep a good circle of supportive friends and family, and try to see challenges as chances to grow and improve. Strategy number 10. Make time for self-reflection. Regularly setting aside time to think about your experiences and choices is key for your personal development and self-awareness. Choose a specific time each week to review what you've done, the results of your actions, and how these align with your values and aims. This habit helps you make thoughtful decisions, ensures your daily activities match your bigger life goals, and keeps you true to your principles. I truly hope you found these tips helpful. Your support for this YouTube channel is greatly appreciated. If this video made you think or offered new ideas, please consider liking it to help others discover Stoic philosophy. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye. And as always, until next time.